Hey, what's happening, y'all? Some people call me Tip, but this is about another kind of tip that can help our mothers, our sisters, our brothers, and our fathers help get the perpetrators who commit crimes against them off the streets. All you got to do is call Crime Stoppers Atlanta. Tips can be anonymous, and there's even a reward. The number to Crime Stoppers Atlanta is 404-577-8477. That's 404-577-TIP. Channel 2, community coverage. You can.
Yo, what's up? So, as you see in the clip, so last week I did a video and it was a clip of Wack 100 talking to TMZ, and he was discussing is Nipsey Hussle really a legend or not? That he was basing it off of his popularity, his record sales, and overall recognition. And he's got a point, because I remember BET broadcasted the funeral, and I never seen him on BET but one time, and that was during the BET Awards the year before, the pre-show. But there's a certain thing morally about respecting the dead. Rest in peace. When someone's dead, you respect their legacy or their identity. You don't shit over them. And he's taken a lot of unnecessary shots at Nipsey Hussle since his passing. And I'm like, where was this energy when Nipsey was around? You know, of course you know the friction with the Bloods and the Crips, but where was this energy back then? The energy is gone as soon as he dies. You know, I don't get it. It was a lot of positive shit when he was here, and then now Nipsey's gone, and you can't keep your mouth shut. Now, to me, it seems like Wack is trying to establish himself like he's the new Suge Knight of this generation, like the new nigga, the Pyro nigga from the West Coast is supposed to be scary to everybody. And to me, he makes Game's relationship with Nipsey seem kind of fraudulent. Because if this was Nipsey's man, Game, and you his manager, why you keep taking shots at this nigga? Like, now everyone looking at Game like, hold up, ain't you gonna check Wack? Like, Game checked Kodak. He checked everybody who said something about Nipsey, but you continuously let Wack say whatever the fuck he want to say. And he's a grown man, don't get me wrong, but I mean, come on. So when Wack's video kind of goes viral, here comes T.I. Now, T.I., look, we know what happened with the guns. We know he ate the cheese. You know, he got caught with Rambo guns and shit, and he only did like 1 year. We already know that. But he's got a lot on his plate right now. To me, T.I. really need to mind his business. He's got people looking at him crazy right now because of the whole thing with his daughter, and you know, everybody's looking at him, wow, fucking alarm going off. But T.I. shouldn't even be thinking about anybody else right now. But he's, you know, been one of the Nipsey Hussle defenders since Nipsey passed. He went at Kodak too and took him down off the Trap Museum Wall of Fame or whatever when he went at Lauren London, and then Kodak made a diss record and all that. But T.I. puts in quote what he thinks a legend is on by definition on his Instagram. And then here comes Wack with the Crime Stopper video from like maybe 2003. You know, this is back when trap music was bumping, the album, not the genre. And T.I. did a Crime Stoppers commercial for his city. Hey, look, it's nothing wrong with wanting to lower the crime in your neighborhood, especially in a black neighborhood. But it does look contradiction as a gangster rapper that you want a Crime Stoppers commercial. So that's what makes it funny. Because it's like kind of like when Cameron did the 60 Seconds interview years ago, and he was telling them that if he lived next door to a serial killer, he wouldn't call the cops. He would just move. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Like, you got yourself in the corner because your ego as a gangster rapper won't allow you to be honest and tell what the average person would do. The average person is going to call the fucking cops. Who can afford to just move at the blink of a dime because they living next to Jeffrey Dahmer or Norman Bates? You know what I'm saying? But it's that, you know, rappers, gangster rappers or whatever, sometimes they get put in a box and they do a lot of things that the average civilian would do, but it doesn't come off authentic because they talking about killing, shooting, stabbing. So the Crime Stopper commercial, if somebody like Common did that or Drake or something, it's like whatever. But when it's, you know, T.I., you know, it just comes off kind of funny. So it was funny to me. But yeah, Wack really, you know, somebody got to sit him down. You got to sit down, bro. You wildin'. Like I say, Nipsey definitely in his community and on the West Coast, he was a living legend for what he was doing out there. But nationally, he wasn't recognized until he died. It's like Biggie says, you're nobody till somebody kills you. His death took his popularity to another level. Even Big, for example, first album, 4 million. sold. Great numbers in 94. When he died, and they dropped the album 3 weeks later, 10 million. So I mean, it's evident. Elvis, anybody that ever died, you know, Prince, streaming everything. When you die, your popularity rises. That's for any fucking body in music or entertainment. So you could say that about a lot of people. Whitney Houston, when she died, niggas was selling her funeral on bootleg, DVD. You know what I mean? So, you know, you could say that about anybody, but yeah, it's unnecessary, like, to just take consistent shots at somebody. And like I say, where was his energy when Nipsey was here? Because when Nipsey was here, Wack was quiet as a mouse. He wasn't talking. He wasn't saying shit. Not to my knowledge. So, you know, game, check your boy. I'm about to be out because a nigga got shit to do, man. Let me know what y'all think about this crazy shit.